Hello, dear children. How are you all? Hopefully, you all are happy, healthy, and excited for our story. Without delay, let's begin our story. Quickly close your eyes so that you can see it as movie in front of your eyes. Let's begin. It's a quiet village surrounded by thick green forest. There lived a kind-hearted man named Raghu. He was poor, but his heart was richer than gold. Every morning he walked to the forest to gather firewood, humming songs and smiling at birds and squirrels who followed him around like old friends. One hot summer afternoon, Raghu saw smoke rising between the trees. Curious and worried, he rushed towards it. A dry patch of bushes had caught fire, and the flames were spreading quickly. As he stepped closer, he noticed something struggling inside the burning grass. It was a snake, trapped and terrified. Most people would have run away, but not Raghu. Without thinking twice, he grabbed a long branch and pushed away the buried bush and gently lifted the snake to safety. He used his wet cloth to cool its scorched scales. The snake lifted its head and looked into Raghu's eyes. But instead of fear, Raghu saw gratitude. A soft glow surrounded the snake. Before Raghu could understand, the snake spoke in a deep, echoing voice. Raghu, you saved my life. I'm not an ordinary snake. Come with me. Before Raghu could reply, the world around him blurred. A cool wind swirled, and suddenly he found himself in a beautiful underground palace made of shimmering crystals and glowing flowers. This was a mystical world of serpent, hidden from the human eye. The snake transformed into a radiant serpent king. You are kind. For your kindness, the Serpent King said, I give you a rare gift, the ability to understand the language of every animal and bird. A warm light enters Raghu's ear and heard. He suddenly heard tiny voices of birds chirping messages and whispering secrets and squirrels giggling. He returned home amazed and grateful. One day a parrot flew onto Raghu's shoulder and chirped excitedly. Raghu, deep under old banyan tree lies a treasure buried for centuries. Raghu followed the parrot's direction and dug carefully. To his astonishment, he found a chest filled with gold coins, jewels, and shining ornaments. Raghu used the treasure to help his village, repairing homes, buying food for needy, and building a school for children. Soon, his fame reached the king of the kingdom. But Raghu's greatest test was still to come. One evening, as Raghu walked near the forest, he heard panicked voice above him. A flock of pigeons were flying in circle, crying out, Danger! Danger! A foreign army is preparing to attack the king's palace at dawn. Raghu immediately rushed to the palace and requested an urgent meeting with king. The guards laughed at him, but Raghu insisted and finally king allowed him to speak. Raghu bowed and respectfully and very patiently he told everything he heard before and told him everything he heard learned from the birds. The king hesitated at first, but Raghu's sincerity won him over. He prepared his soldiers, strengthened the gates, and made hidden defenses. At dawn, the army arrived, silent and confident, but the kingdom was ready. A fierce battle followed, but with the early warning, the king's army defeated the attacks easily. The kingdom was saved, and not even a single villager was harmed. Raghu, you have saved my kingdom. You are a hero, king declared. He rewarded Raghu with the land, gold, and the honorary title Guardian of the Realms. Raghu accepted humbly, saying, I only understood the voice of those we forgot to listen to. And so, Raghu lived the rest of his life helping animals, guiding villagers, and advising king. His gift became a bridge between human and the natural world. And deep in the forest, the serpent king watching him proudly, knowing he had chosen well. And every night, when the wind whispered through trees, animals and birds spoke Raghu's name with love. So, what we learned from today's story, when you use your supernatural power, the gift of God you are blessed with, when you use it for helping out others, you keep getting abundant of it. Whatever you will give, you will get. So, this is our today's story. Hopefully, you all would have enjoyed the story. Please do share this story with your friends, relatives, neighbors, cousins, school friends, everyone. Do subscribe to our channel and we'll meet tomorrow. Till then, goodbye. Bye bye. Lots of blessings. Take care.